Hi guys. So it's Thursday, January the 18th, 2024. Known to a lot of the pool world as Derby Eve. And a lot of us people that are going to play in it will go down the Thursday before. The tournament itself doesn't start until tomorrow with the Banks division. But we'll go down the Thursday before to get our badges. Stand in line. You actually have to sign a little sheet of paper that says you're not going to, gamble against other players and all that. And to get the badges, in the past, a lot of people would be paying as well. This year it was only online. You could only sign up and pay online. But I still had to go down there and get my badge and stuff. So I have props. Just want to get this out of the way. So you just got to take my word for it. This is the new badge. They didn't take a picture. They just had my picture on file. This is 2017, same picture. 2018, same picture. 2019, same picture. 2020, same picture. They did not have a Derby City in 2021. In 2022, same picture. Last year, same picture. This is a picture where I kind of look surprised. For some reason, my eyes are really wide open. I'm not on meth or anything. I just apparently was surprised they were taking my picture. Those are the only ones I could find. I know I have all of my badges from when I've gone there. I just couldn't find the other ones right away. But so I pay online like the day that it became available because I knew it was going to sell out, or like early December. So I pay online and register for the Banks in the One Pocket, and then I go down there today, like I said, to sign their little thing and to get my badge. 2 hours out of my life in line so they could hand me a badge with the exact same picture. I wish they would have just mailed this to me. They could have just mailed me this. Now, as far as signing the piece of paper, I don't know how we could have worked that. But it's 2024. Almost a quarter of the way through the 21st century. And I'm going there like a caveman and getting my badge and going, gee, thanks. They could have just mailed it to me. Or, hell, email it to me, then I could have printed it myself, maybe. I don't know. It's taken care of. It's done. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be showing up tomorrow in line to do the same things I did today. Maybe they're not in town yet or whatever. And I know last year there were people that were supposed to be playing matches on Friday that were still in line to get their badges because the line was just ridiculously long. Because last year you did have to, a lot of people were signing up and paying and all that. A lot of people were showing up hoping to register, but they couldn't because they hit their limit. Last year Derby City started enforcing their limit of players. No more exceptions, whatever. 500 players, and that's it. And after that, it's a waiting list. Before last year, it seemed like they would just let you in anyway. Let you sign up and all that anyway. But not anymore, so that's cool. This year's kind of weird for me. And I was kind of thinking about what makes it different or whatever. I'm excited about this year's tournament. And I don't want anybody, any of my followers or anybody to go, well, this is the year that Dave's going to do really well in the tournament or whatever. I am not going to do really well in the tournament. About half the time I make money in the banks. I get into the cash. But I don't win the thing. I'm never going to. I've yet to ever win any money in the One Pocket. I've gotten to round 4 twice in the One Pocket. You have to play in round 5 to get any money at all. And I have not done that One Pocket. This year I really expect to be no different. Maybe a little better, maybe a little worse, whatever. But this year I'm excited about it. Again, I'm not 100% sure why. And I do this every year where I do a last minute like pep talk to myself or a realism check to myself. Just a little like 5-minute video maybe. And I'll do that, and I'll put it at the end of this video you're watching now. The little thing I make for myself. I'm going to do one this year as well. I remember in 2020, I had such a bad Thursday night, such a bad Derby Eve down here trying to play, that my advice to myself was get your money back, don't even play, because you suck. That was my advice in 2020. And then I went in and had one of the best bank pool tournaments in my life in 2020. I'm streaky is kind of what I'm saying. I'm actually thinking about this year not even playing down here until I'm out of the tournament. For a couple of reasons. One is I don't want to come down here and shoot really badly, and that ruins my confidence in the tournament. I guess I also don't want to come down here and play really well, and that makes me overconfident for the tournament. And I guess the third reason, bonus reason, is the tables are different. This is a diamond blue label table. The cloth is in fairly good shape and all that, but it is going to play differently than the tables at the tournament. So I'll just play there. That's my plan right now, is to just play there until I'm out, and then I still got a table in here I can play on. I may end up playing some one pocket down here, because in one pocket it's a lot more just regular shots, not banks. And even the banks that you shoot in one pocket, a lot of them are softer speed. This table at softer speeds, it's pretty much the same as the Derby City tables at softer speeds. Just is. Right now, that's kind of my plan. So where was I at? So 2020, I said, you suck, get your money back. Don't even play. Okay. That didn't work out really well. I played it, and I played really well in the bank pool. 2021, they didn't have the tournament. There was a global pandemic. You probably heard about it. It was in all the papers. So they canceled the 2021. 2022, it was weird. It seemed like it just snuck up on me. Like I never really got excited or anything. It's like, oh shit, it's January. I got to go to the tournament. It was like, okay, I'll do that then. Because even though I had 2 years to prepare, it still seemed like it just snuck up on me. Last year was maybe one of my worst years as far as preparing goes. I have this thing I've always talked about, a give a shit factor. And about the first part of December of last year, I started thinking, do I even want to bother going to the tournament? Why bother? Why? Even though I only live a half hour from the thing, I've always said, if they're going to hold it, on the tarmac at the Louisville airport, I'm going to go play in it because I'm so fortunate to be close to it. But last year I had no give a shit about it, and it wasn't because I was shooting badly at all. In fact, I think I was shooting pretty good last year going into the tournament. I just didn't see the point of going there. There's a lot of waiting at the tournament. Go in there, play a match, win or lose, whatever, and then wait around. On Friday, this is what's going to happen tomorrow, is I'll go there, and they'll do a draw at noon, and so then I will play sometime between like noon and 10 p.m. I'll find out sometime around noon. Let's say I play at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon like I did last year. After that match is done, then I have to wait around again till like 11 or midnight so they can draw again. And then I find out if I play again tomorrow night or if I don't play until Saturday morning. There's just an awful lot of waiting to then see what's going to happen. Last year I was like, I don't know if it's even worth even going there. As I've always said, I'm not going to go in and win the thing. And it's going to be fun, but is it going to be that damn much fun? And I didn't have a good give a shit factor until the Friday of Derby last year when it started, when I had to start my first match. When I was walking to the table to play my first match, that's when I got excited. Better late than never, I guess. But that's when I finally got excited about it. And this year, I'm excited right now, actually. Again, not overconfident or anything like that. I'm not. I'm excited. I went down there today. I saw some people I haven't seen in a long time. I hadn't seen Tony in several months. Talked to him for quite a while. People like Charlie Bryant, a friend of mine. Charlie looks different every year, but he sounds exactly the same. So I see this guy over there. He goes, "Hey, Dave," and I knew exactly who it was. Dave Matlock. I met a couple of people like Melina Mike, people like that. I hadn't met him before. I didn't run into any of my YouTube people yet. I'm expecting to, but I didn't today. And we'll see how that goes. I am, like I said, I'm excited about the week of hanging out with pool players and all that. I guess I'm excited about the tournament as well, to be able to play different people, things like that. I hope I play well and stuff like that. But even if I don't, I'm excited to I'm going to get to be there, and I'm not going to have to be working. Hopefully, I'm not going to have to be working, and hopefully I won't have to forfeit out like I did last year because of work. This year, I've got a coworker who I'm quite hopeful is going to be able to do a lot of the things without having to call me. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see, how that works out. My plan, just like every year, is I'll do a video each day that I'm still in a tournament. So you'll get one tomorrow night. You'll certainly get one tomorrow night. If I'm still in the banks, you'll get one Saturday night. And then you'll get one Sunday for the one pocket. Or the banks. It kind of depends. The way they usually work it, bank pool starts Friday, okay? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The way they usually work it is if a person is still in the bank pool on Sunday, they usually push back their one pocket matches until Monday. One pocket usually starts Sunday. But if you're still in the banks, they usually push it back so you don't start until Monday. So you guys should get a nightly video from me. Well, tonight, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night at a minimum. And they might all suck. They might be, I played and I lost. Bye. It might be like that. But that's what, that's the nature of pool and what it's going to be. So I'm going to stop this yammering and kind of try to get my thoughts together for the little motivational video I want to make for myself. Like I said, I make a little 5-minute video. I put it on my phone, and then I can be at the venue, before my matches or whatever, and watch it just to remind myself of what I'm doing there, things like that. So that's going to be tacked on the end of this deal. And until then, thanks, guys. Hey, Dave. I'm speaking to you from Thursday night. That's when I'm recording this. So speaking to you from the past. Hopefully you can still hear me okay from all the way back here on January 18th. There's Derby Eve. We go through this every year. Sometimes you watch these little stupid videos. Sometimes you don't. Of course, I hope you watch them. There's just some things I want to remind you of. Maybe some reality check type things. And you know all this, but you might need a reminder tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday or Monday if you're still in it. You spent a lot of time this year improving a lot of your physical shot making, specifically slow speed shots like straight backs at pocket speed, which you totally sucked at. And now maybe you're halfway decent at them. Use that. Remember that. Get in a situation where that would be an appropriate shot, where in the past you might have been scared to even try it. Because there's no telling where the damn ball is going to go. Now you know where the ball is going to go. Pretty close. So take advantage of that. A lot of the longer, straighter shots, especially with draw, you've gotten a lot better at all of those. Remember what you have improved on. Don't just rely on, memory from a couple years ago when you were horrible at something, so you're not ever going to shoot it now. No, there's a lot of that stuff you can shoot now. Remember that stuff. Now, as always, every year, you're going into this tournament with some goals. And you have to keep them in mind. Your number one goal every year is not to win the all-around championship. You know this. It's to have fun. That's your number one goal. You want to go in there, you want to hang out with football players, you want to play against different people, you want to have a good time. This is also your big vacation of the year. It's not, you're not going to a tournament because it's a job for you. It's not work for you or whatever. It's fun. This is your big fun thing. Keep that in mind and always try to have fun, even if you don't play as well as you would hope. Now, obviously, if you're playing really well, you're probably having fun. You probably may go, man, I fucking won again. No, you're probably not going to be doing that. On the other side, though, if you go in there and stink up the place because you have a bad day, try not to let that get you down. Try not to let that get you down. You're still at the tournament. It's your big annual thing. You're still all these cool players. You got some friends you haven't seen in a year. Try your best. If you don't have the greatest tournament, as good as you would like to have, try your best to have fun anyway. Yeah, easier said than done. I understand that, but you still got to try. You don't want to go in there and not have any fun because you're not trying to have fun, and then maybe have a bad tournament because you're having a bad day, and then you go home and go, well, man, why did I spend all this money on this tournament? No, don't. Try not to do that. One thing that hasn't changed ever is your best suit in either one pocket or bank pool is your offense. This has not changed. You have a couple new arrows in your quiver, the slow speed, straight backs, things like that. You've certainly improved on just some of your general game has improved over the year. But your best suit, your strongest suit is still your offense. Take advantage of that. Your moving game is not your strong suit. Okay? I don't know if I'm not telling you anything you didn't already know. Your safety game is not your strong suit. Your offense is your strong suit. Now, having said all of that, don't be an idiot. Just don't be an idiot. Try to play smart, but leaning a little bit towards the offensive side of things, as opposed to leaning towards the more conservative, more safety and moving oriented side of things. You will have more success if you're having a good day with that offense. If you're having a good day with your defense, whoop-de-freaking do. Your defense and the other guy's going to shoot again anyway. I don't know, maybe I garbled that one a little bit, but that's important, and it has been for a long time. Until I ever get to a point where I have no offense anymore, and I have to be relying on moving and safety playing for stuff like that. Until I get to that point, use the offense that you have. Just don't be an idiot about it. I don't know that I have a whole lot else to say. Go there, have fun, try to shoot well, try not to be an idiot, and, good luck. That's all I can say, and that's pretty much all I ever really need to say is have fun and good luck. This year, try to take advantage of some of the new skills that I guess you've acquired or at least improved on a lot. Remember that you're better at this shot now than you've ever been in the past. If it comes up, maybe take advantage of that, the fact that you're better at it now. That you can have some confidence at those slow pocket speed straight backs that you never had before. If it comes up and it's appropriate to shoot it, shoot it. Don't just slam a straight back at firm speed because that's what you've always felt the most confident about. No, they're kind of even now for you. And you know this, but you might forget it by tomorrow morning. On the straight backs, it's kind of even, whether you shoot pocket speed or firm speed, whether or not the ball goes in. And if you shoot a pocket speed, it's not going to sell out nearly as often if you miss than if you shoot at firm speed and miss. It's just the way it is. This is the way bank pool works. When you get to the one pocket, Don't expect to shoot some miracle shot and then run 8 and out after, or run 7 and out after that. Try to look for your opportunities and try to create the proper opportunities. I know that that's going to be a lot easier said than done in some cases. You kind of have to lean towards, if you get a shot, a reasonable shot, you have to kind of go for it. Because if you're playing a good player, and most of the one pocket players at this tournament are better than you, they might not leave you anything better, for the rest of the match. So if they leave you a shot that you determine is a reasonable shot, shoot it. And try to take advantage of it. And run some more balls or whatever. Now, defining what is reasonable is kind of one of the tough things. And a lot of that, frankly, is going to depend on who you're playing. If you're playing somebody that you feel like you're better than, then maybe you don't have to stomp your foot on the accelerator and try to get out. If you're playing somebody that you damn well are a big underdog, maybe you can still rely on that offense, because every now and then it does show up. And if they leave you an edge of a ball, sometimes you can make that ball and take advantage of it and run 7 more balls, or maybe even the rest of the game. You have to play it by ear. Playing one part, you really have to play it by ear, see how everything's going. Just don't be an idiot. Just don't. Don't be an idiot. You don't want to end any match, whether it's a win or a loss, but especially if it's a loss, by, oh, you idiot, why'd you do that? You also don't want to end any match, especially if it's a loss, going, I wish I'd have tried that shot. I'm good at that shot. I don't know why I was so scared of it. I wish I'd have tried it. You can be overcautious. You can be overly cautious when you get, I don't really want to say nervous, but maybe that's as good of a word as any. I can't think of a better word right now. You can get a little bit overly cautious and pass up opportunities that you may not get again. So you have to watch those opportunities and take advantage of them if you feel like it's reasonable to do. And that's all I'm going to say right now. Watch this every morning when you're still in the tournament. Just remind yourself, motivate yourself, whatever. And as always, good luck and have fun.